what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Say, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Hey.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
13, Luke. Silver. 11. Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Kill.
Now Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's completed right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
On red.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Decent 24. 30 left.
They send him left out of the slot. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Go, go. I'm not flying. I'm not flying. Luke.
ETN on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Take right open. 11. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Going on fourth, here's Lawrence. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing from his own end zone. His first throw is an interception. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. And they pick it up, still got a chance at a touchdown. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Got a man. Palmer has it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Dropping back to throw. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
This one finds Irving. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Motion man sent left. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Back to throw now. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Sink right. 30 left. Go, go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's on the move. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Here's a quick throw to the left. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Go, let's go!
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. On the move, headed right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Trying again, following the sack. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Back to the air following the pick six. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete. On to attempt the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They've got the block near midfield. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. On 1st down, they'll run. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again! Nick Bolton has it. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, hey, hey. Go, go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
13 minutes. Woo. Hey, go, go. 11. Red. Done.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that. He's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Completed to his running back. Duke the defender. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On red. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Hot.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
All right, let's go. 11, Agate. Safe right. Here we go, Sahan.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
13 heavy. 30 left. Red on red. Here we go.
They're going to try with Etienne. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completed left side to Thomas. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He's dropping back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Motioning Watson left. 3rd down from the gun. He's on the move. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprising. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Irving on the inside give. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The throw is caught. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they pick him off again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.